You have probably heard of Buddhist, Shaolin, or Himalayan monks who can do incredible things. These are men who go through intense training and learn how to achieve amazing things through deep meditation. Many monks claim to have special powers, but are these real superpowers? Take a look at 10 superpowers that monks have in real life, and we'll let you decide if some of these are true or not. Running on water. You may have heard that monks can walk on water. Well, some of these stories are likely not true because it's not physically possible. However, Shi, a Shaolin monk, ran across 125 meters of floating wood planks across the water in Guangzhou, China. Mr. Shi says this is all part of his training. He said that you need to use your mind and focus on both speed, but have great patience at the same time. One overstep and loss of balance and you're in the water. While this is not literally walking on water, it's about as close as you get. Superhuman strength. There is a type of Buddhism called Chan Buddhism which uses hard physical labor to the point that the monk is completely exhausted, thereby achieving enlightenment through freeing your mind from physical pain. This also helps in achieving incredible strength. Shaolin monks use special meditation techniques to call up strength and power from inside. It is rumored that some monks are so strong they can hang from their necks without choking to death. While it's not known if this is actually true, monks that undergo such training can shatter steel bars into pieces off their skulls or can break objects in half like stone with their bare hands. Maintaining body temperature. Some monks live in the Himalayas where the temperature is always very low. In the 80s, a professor and his research team went to remote monasteries in the Himalayan mountains in the 1980s to discover, decode, and document the subtle ways through which the monks manipulate their bodies. In the monastery, thinly clad Tibetan monks sat quietly in a room where the temperature was a chilly 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Using a yoga technique known as Tum Mo, they entered a state of deep meditation. Other monks soaked 3 by 6 foot sheets in cold water, which measured 49 degrees Fahrenheit, and placed them over the meditator's shoulders. For untrained people, this would have frozen someone to death. But as a result of body heat produced by the monks during meditation, the sheets dried in about an hour. Immortality. Okay, so we know there is no such thing as immortality when it comes to humans, regardless if you are a monk or not, but this story is worth mentioning. The Buddhist monk Dashi Dorjo Itigilov officially died 90 years ago in Buryatia, a region in Siberia. According to his last will and testament, the monk entered nirvana but asked to be exhumed 30 years later. Strange things have been happening lately with the Buddhist holy man's body. He assumed the lotus posture, meditated, and ceased to breathe in 1927. The monks put him in this posture in a pine box, filled it with salt, and interred in a cemetery. Strangely enough, for almost a century, his body has been both gaining and losing weight, exuding moisture and not decaying. You could say this is one form of immortality, but it's obvious he isn't going to wake up and walk around anytime soon. Agility. Monks start training at an early age and have been known to do amazing feats of agility. Everything from doing gymnastic moves, incredible stretches, and jumping begins with training when they are young and continues throughout their lives. Being able to roll, leap, and jump up from a lying position are incredibly hard things to achieve, but with time they eventually become masters of all these things and more. It is said they train 8 hours a day, 7 days a week for most of their lives. Endurance. Monks have incredible endurance. A lot of training in meditation is used to acquire such high endurance. Somewhere in the mountains around Kyoto live the marathon monks. Legend has it that the monks of Mount Hiei run 1,000 marathons in 1,000 days in their quest to reach enlightenment. Those who succeed become revered as human Buddhas or living saints. It is rare that a monk embarks on the 1,000-day challenge or Kaihogyo, and even rarer that one completes it. In the last 130 years, only 46 men have managed it. And it's not just about running. Along the way, each day you need to stop at over 250 shrines and temples. This is not only a true test of endurance, but also is a spiritual journey, which gives the monk plenty of time to ponder and consider life. Speed. Monks are said to have incredible speed in their use of weapons and martial arts. Most are probably not as quick and agile at first, but as time goes by, speed becomes a secondary ability with the years of training. Part of a monk's training is to carry buckets of water from a stream and back to the temple quickly without spilling the water. This goes on for days and days. This increases not only their endurance, but their speed as well, as they become quicker naturally at everything they do. Fearlessness. Buddha taught that, at the base, all beings experience a state of anxiety fed by our habit of resisting the impermanence of our existence. There are many fears people face each day, but a monk learns to control his fears through hours of meditation, discerning which fears are healthy, such as the ones that will cause you physical harm, and unhealthy fears which cause anxiety and panic for no reasons. Sixth sense. When you tune your mind and body using all the techniques that monks do, you become more aware of your surroundings and the world you live in. It is claimed that after many years of training, monks are able to sense danger where others cannot see it. There are stories that some monks can foretell people their future, and we've all heard the stories of the wise man at the top of the mountain. High pain threshold. Through intense training and meditation, monks are able to withstand incredible amounts of pain, or actually use their minds to feel no pain at all. There is an ancient ritual that monks in Japan perform by walking on fire. Not just the red-hot coals, but actual fire. This is a rare and ancient ritual and certainly proves that through training and meditation, these guys have some incredible superhuman powers.